we need to talk about the fact that YouTube might be dying. But first, let me give you some gameplay you guys should watch. So what is up, guys? My name is NCKZ Productions. Some of you guys call me Nix, some of you guys call me NCKZ. My real name is Jacob. I am 18 years old. I'm about to be going to Mississippi State University for college in broadcasting and communications, and that's who I am. Now I know some of you guys are probably confused on why I'm telling you guys all of this, and I simply don't even know that. Like, I feel like you guys, those of you who do know me, and even for those of you who don't know me, should get to know me a little bit more. But I just want to talk about the fact that YouTube as a whole might be dying, and I have solid evidence about this, and I'm going to use my channel as an example because it literally is a really good example of why it is dying. Before this video does start, if you guys do like the banner little thing that I have going on for videos, I'm probably going to start using this for my videos. My buddy Scuffy the God made these for me. If you guys want something cool just like this, definitely hit him up on YouTube. I'll leave his link down in the description below. You guys should definitely go check him out. He's a great guy. Deserves a whole lot more views than he gets right about now. But I want to talk about why I think YouTube's dying. And I don't know if it's specifically the community that I am a part of. I am a gamer on YouTube. Occasionally I vlog here. Occasionally I do skits. I'm going to start doing more of those, especially whenever I move out to college. But somehow I always incorporate gaming into my videos. And I'm going to always continue to do that regardless of how many subscribers I have on YouTube, how many views I get on YouTube. But I want to talk a little bit about that. So I guess I should probably start back to when I first started YouTube, and that was about 4 years ago when I made this little video where I had like my iPod up on like a little tripod, and I was in my buddy's basement, and we were doing tips and trips on Modern Warfare 2 maps. I mean, literally, this is what it looked like.
What's going on, YouTube? It is Road Rash Dude once again. And I think it's time for me to make some videos on where some good spots are in maps.
And I did that because I watched a YouTuber, the first ever YouTuber I watched, Whiteboy7 Street, great YouTuber, I still watch him to this day. He inspired me to do YouTube. I wanted to do Call of Duty commentary, Call of Duty, something to do with Call of Duty I wanted to do. And honestly, that's why Call of Duty was like one of my first videos. And then I started to take Call of Duty, the game, and took a little bit of that kind of perspective and made it into an actual video. And by that I mean I made airsoft videos. Like, I inspected guns and I acted like I was in Call of Duty with them. All those videos are on private now, but throughout all this time I had an iPod to record, and I hid all this from my family. I had really strict parents at the time. My mom and stepdad were really strict about me doing this kind of stuff. They didn't want me to do YouTube. They didn't want me to play these violent games that everybody was playing. And eventually, once they found out, they, you know, took everything that I had to really make videos away. And after like months of me begging to them to let me keep doing this, I ended up still doing it. They were okay with it, so I ended up buying myself a Roxio game capture card, which like literally had the worst resolution ever that you could ever ask for in a capture card. If you're starting out a channel, do not get that. It is literally horrible. Even the editing software it gave me was complete trash. Like, oh my god, I can't even explain how bad it was. If you go watch one of my old videos, like the Skate 3 videos, literally the commentary I had to like do, not live, like I had to like go back and act like it was live. And a couple of my Guns to Gold and Call of Duty Ghosts were a part of that same editing software. But then I started to get a little bit more money. I saved up money, and I ended up getting a little bit better of a setup. I ended up buying an Elgato instead, which had a way better recording software for me. I ended up using Movie Maker to start editing my videos, and that's when I made some of my first funny moments with Call of Duty Ghost, Infamous Second Son. Doing that funny moment stuff, I realized that that's really what I wanted this channel to be. Even though it mainly turned into commentaries, which you guys really seemed to love at the time, I wasn't enjoying it. And so looking back at that now, I guess that's why I've stopped doing the commentaries like this. I only do this every now and then. But I've mainly focused my channel on doing funny moments because my YouTube idol that I watch now, I Am Wildcat, does it obviously with his friends. If you guys watch him, you guys know. But if you don't, you guys should go watch him. I love doing funny moments with you guys because every time I play video games, it's always I'm doing something funny with my friends, or I find something funny in the game. Like, I don't play it that competitively anymore. Before, in Call of Duty Ghost, I used to play that game religiously and competitively. Like, I just didn't have any fun with it, and then I learned to, you know, loosen up a little bit, have some fun within the game, find the funny aspects of the game, and that's what I do. Now sometimes that's a little hard for me because sometimes I don't have friends to do it with and I'm on my own, and I'm not funny really that much on my own. You guys have probably seen my videos and have seen that by now. But getting back into where I was in YouTube, so when I started doing the Elgato thing, you know, my channel was around 100 to 200 subs. It wasn't really getting the kind of views I thought I deserved. So at the time I was still on Instagram and I really wanted to get subscribers, and I saw this little hashtag on a YouTuber I used to follow on Instagram. It was a sub for sub, and it was that kind of stuff. Like, you guys know what I mean by that. It's like hashtag sub for sub, like for like, all that good stuff. So I ended up putting that always on my pictures on Instagram. Every single picture I posted on Instagram, Twitter, all my social media always got that hashtag and a bunch of other hashtags. And people, random people would come onto my account and be like, yo, sub to my channel, sub to yours. And that's essentially what I did. I would go on my second account and subscribe to them, and then they would come over and subscribe to my channel. Now, a lot of people are like, yeah, that's how you get like big numbers of subs, so you look good for people. That kind of kills your channel a little bit. It really does, because a lot of those people are inactive right now. As of right now, I have 882 subscribers, and literally I get about 50 something views on videos if I'm lucky, and 10 likes, and on streams I barely break 100 views. I'll get to that in a little while. So for the longest time I ended up doing that, and then I ended up hitting about 500 subscribers through that. So I gained an easy 300 over months of just doing that, but my views just weren't going anywhere. They just weren't, and it kind of bothered me that I had 500 subs, but I only had like 5 to 10 views on a video. It was crazy. Because I mean, like, you know, people go look at that and they're like, wow, that kind of sucks to be that kid. He's only getting that much. He's probably paying for subscribers. And I never, ever pay for my subscribers. I would never do that. But then, eventually, a lot of stuff in my life came up, and I just completely stopped doing YouTube for a while. Like, I was really falling behind in school, and so it sounds really bad, but I got grounded. I got all my stuff taken away. I didn't play video games for months on months on months. I was only allowed to play on weekends, and that was for an hour, and I just couldn't do anything with it. And then around like Advanced Warfare, honestly, that's when I started to get back in the rhythm of it. I did like an entire walkthrough series of it. I deleted it because it really didn't get any views and all that stuff. But at that time, Advanced Warfare was still the main game. Obviously, it just completely screwed Call of Duty. But that's when I really started to take my channel seriously. Around 600 subscribers is when I started to take it seriously. And I started to really put effort into my videos, thought into my videos, and just any way I can make this channel better for you guys. And it's been like that for about a year and a half. I really don't know. I know Advanced Warfare has been out for 2-3 years, but it was a little after Advanced Warfare, but right before like Black Ops 3, I guess was the game, is when I really started to take it seriously. And I really started to realize that funny moments and a couple commentaries here and there were my kind of thing. I did forget a part in the story, and this goes up with my most popular video that I have now. It's at 14,000 views. I ended up doing that video, and I ended up getting like 100 subscribers because I went on a guy's channel by the name of DPJ Daily Destiny and stuff like that, and I told him I knew this glitch that I saw in one of the top 5, and then I just made a video about that. That was right before actually I got grounded and everything, and I stopped doing YouTube. So that's kind of bad that I made such a great video that got that many views and then get grounded like that. Like, that's my luck, right? Then I started to take YouTube seriously, and then senior year hit, and it was just like really chaotic because I was still trying to figure out where I'm going to be going to college, what I'm going to be doing for college, if I'm even going to graduate high school, because honestly I started slipping again in grades because I took all my focus in on YouTube. And I started to kind of dwindle back on YouTube. I still made videos every now and then. I always could do it on my desktop, and sometimes I didn't have access to that, so I just couldn't do anything for you guys. So I ended up waking up like 4 o'clock in the morning, editing 2.5 hours before I go to school, and then I'd just be exhausted all throughout school. But I did it because I wanted you guys to be able to watch my videos. For the very few people out there, I wanted them to watch my videos because I do YouTube for you guys. That's something honestly people don't come across anymore, as somebody who does YouTube for the people. I don't care about the money. I don't make that much money off this. This isn't my job. This isn't my life. I have a great job actually. I don't plan on quitting that for this. And even if I do end up going really big in the long run. And then Christmas, I ended up getting my laptop that's sitting right here, and I knew that I could, you know, edit on the go, do all this stuff, record through here, and take it upstairs and freaking lay in bed and edit. Like, that's honestly the most comfortable feeling in the world. And that's when I really started to bust out videos. I shut out so many people in my life, and so many like personal things, like relationships just weren't working out for me, friendships weren't working out for me, because I put all my time into this. And looking back at it, it was really stupid of me, even though I still kind of do that now. But that brings us to now. Here I am at 882 subscribers, and literally I just got done with the live stream tonight. Now get this, okay? This live stream, The Warlock is the Master Race Destiny 2 beta stream, was 3 hours and 14 minutes, 71 views, okay? Compare that with a stream that I had 5 days ago from that, July 15th. It was a 24-hour stream at 1,000 subscribers, 3 hours, 19 minutes, 5 minutes longer, had 145 views and 27 likes. Destiny 2 beta being a brand new game that dropped around this time, yeah, I understand. It may get a lot of views, it may not. But the other game is Battlefield 1, and sometimes, you know, I don't keep games consistent on my channel because I like branching out to all these other different games. Take it back to July 9th where I streamed Modern Warfare 4 Remastered. That was a 2-hour, 56-minute stream, 341 views, 33 likes. Yeah, have you noticed the difference? The views have just dropped progressively over the days. Now, I think it was around July 16th when I woke up one morning, I had 880 subscribers, and I dropped back down to 868. I lost subscribers like that in the morning, and I know that's not normal. So I reached out to a couple of my buddies, and you know, I was like, have your guys' sub counts dropped too? And they were like, yeah, they've dropped a little dramatically. I was so close to this goal, now I have to work again. But what does that mean? Now, normally YouTube has these purges to where they, you know, delete a bunch of inactive accounts and stuff like that. They did that on my channel. Thank God that they're deleting inactive people. I love that. Honestly, if they deleted all the inactive people, I'd be down to 100. And I'm perfectly fine with that as long as I'm getting active and it looks like my views and subscribers are close to each other. But there was more behind it. Ever since that happened, a bunch of my subscribers who try to make it to the streams, I should say, they don't get notified that I'm live streaming, or whenever I upload, they don't get notified about that. They don't get any notifications even though they have that notification meter on there. And it's with a bunch of people. Like tonight's stream, I had a good 7 people tell me that tonight. It was crazy the fact that 7 people out of like the few people who actually go into my streams had that happen to them. So what does that mean that YouTube's dying, in my opinion? I think that there's just so many stuff happening within YouTube that they just don't care anymore. So I think they're just letting their website die at this point. Now I could be wrong. If I am, please comment down below and tell me what you guys think about it, or if you have any explanation to this, and just somebody make sense of this, because I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't know where this video went. I kind of went from telling my story about YouTube until now, which kind of, again, explains to you guys, because a lot of people always ask me, you have 880 subs, how are you only getting this many views? That's a little bit of an explanation for that. So if anybody's old on my channel and has that question, there you go. If you made it to this point in the video, you now know. But yeah, guys, I really want to put all my effort into this because I love doing this as a hobby. I love doing this as a hobby. But the fact that I stream 3 hours, I have 800 plus subs, and I'm only getting 71 views. The fact that I'm only getting that many views, it still blows my mind. My buddy S-Man, you guys probably know him, he started with this year, and he's already up to 700 subs. Granted, he sticks to one game, but that's not me. Okay, I'm not gonna do something that people don't like, that I don't like. If I'm not enjoying it, I won't do it. But if you enjoy my stuff, then obviously you're gonna subscribe. Yeah, it may not be what you like, but again, branching out to different games to me is just something that I like to do. I don't like playing the same consistent game, but sometimes I might have to start doing that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, comment down below. InstyKZ is the king. That's how I know you made it to this in the video, and you will be super duper extra special. Maybe you'll get a shout out. I don't know, honestly. This has been a pretty long video. And again, if you guys like the banner here, and if you also have seen my last live stream and you liked it, definitely go check out Scuffy the God. I'll leave his link, like I said, in the description. Definitely go check that man out. But thank you guys so much for watching, sticking around, and still being a part of this channel. Hopefully we'll hit 1,000 subscribers soon. I'll do a 24-hour live stream, or 12 to 24-hour live stream, whenever that happens, if it happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like. It helps the channel out tremendously. And yeah, I will see you guys either in the next video or the next live stream. I upload every other day, so I'll see you guys soon. Peace out, guys.